Good morning, friends. Today we'll start the remaining part of section 9 from 51 to next. So what is the information must be contained in a PQR? All recorded variables, including ranges used during the building of the test coupon. A change in non-essential variables require requalification of the procedure. False. Change to non-essential variables by WPS to suit production requirements without requalification must be documented with respect to essential, non-essential, and where required supplementary variables for each process. This may be by amendment to the WPS or by use of new WPS. This may be by amendment to the WPS or by the use of new WPS. It is the intent of section 9 that the full range of variables to be used in production be qualified. False. Who is required to certify the PQR? The PQR shall be certified by manufacturer or contractor. What type of changes are permitted to a PQR? Editorial corrections of addenda to the PQR are permitted. Please don't see these references. Maybe these are old. Correct and see that, no problem. Need some corrections. Answers is okay. So which of the following changes to a PQR require requalification? All changes. Except editorial changes. Which of the following is example of an editorial change to a PQR? Change to the correct, an assignment of incorrect P number, F number, or A number. Which of the following is an example of addendum to a PQR? Section 9 adopts a new F number, which may allow the manufacturer to expand the use of filler metal within that F number. The PQR shall be available upon request to which of the following? Authorized inspector. The PQR must be available to the welder and welding operator. False. PQR no need. WPS, yes, it should be available. Really, it shall be available for welding operator, welder or a welding operator. WPS, not PQR. Based on process alone, assuming all other variables are addressed correctly, how many welding procedures may be written from multi-process PQR qualified using GTAW, SMAW? 3, one of each process and one of the combined process. Really, this is 3, 1 means 3, 3. First is 3, comma, 1 for each process and 1 for the combined process. You can write, it is up to you. But that is the right process. More than PQR maybe, one PQR may be used to qualify single WPS. True. Can a single PQR support more than one WPS? Yes. A procedure qualified for root deposit only on a half-inch thick coupon may be used to support a WPS of any thickness of the base metal. One minute, let me see. 66. Don't agree with that. Let me see. A procedure qualified for the root deposit only on a half-inch thick coupon. With multipass, yes. But it is root deposit only. No. Check it. Check also. The procedure qualified for root deposit only, which 1/4 weld metal is deposited may be used to half-inch thickness. That is okay. Qualification of groove welds qualified for all fillet welds except which of the following? Some P11 metals. Here, no, not qualified. Can a procedure qualified on plate be used to weld on pipe in production? Yes. But it is qualified above some the 24-inch. Less than that is problem. But it is procedure, so it is no problem. So you can qualify your welders in pipe. Procedure is okay. What paragraph on section 9 allows simultaneous qualification of welders? So what paragraph in section 9 allows simultaneous qualification of welders? Like this, I cannot say this. During simultaneous qualification of welders, each participant organization must have an employee who is responsible for the welder performance qualification. During simultaneous qualification of welders, each WPS to be used by each participating organization must be identical for all essential except for each of the following: preheat and post-weld heat treatment. Welders making welds using all but which of the following: GMAW, SMAW, GTAW, SAW, and GMAW except the short circuiting mode. GMAW all but, so it is not be qualified using radiography. So you cannot qualify using radiography by GMAW short circuiting mode. Welders qualifying using SAW process may be qualified by radiography except when P2X material. When an welder test coupon fails by radiography, how the welder is retested? The immediate retest shall be by radiography up to coupons. When the welder fails a qualification test by mechanical test bends, immediate retest may be performed using radiography. False. If mechanical test, then it will mechanical test only. How does a welder maintain his/her qualification in a particular process? The welder must use the process at least once every 6 months. Of the following, which is not requirement for the welder whose qualification have expire due to time limitations. Renewed or of qualification may be made for any process by building a single test coupon. Testing of the coupon must be by radiography. Which of the following is true statement regarding welder and welding operators available variable? Only essential variable that is addressed on the welder welding operator performance qualification WPQ. Sorry. Which of the following is a true statement regarding welder welding operator variables? Only essential variables shall be addressed on the welder welding operator performance qualification. Which of the following is most correct definition of P numbers? P numbers assignment are based on comparable base metal characteristics such as chemical composition, mechanical properties, and weldability. F number are based on usability characteristics of the electrode. A number is the identification of weld metal for ferrous metal based on chemical analysis of the as deposited metal. An SMW WPS specifies an amperage range of 550 to 300 amperes for E7018 electrodes. The welder wants to use 400 amperes to weld a group. What, if anything, must be done to the WPS? The WPS must be revised. A saw welding operator is attempting to qualify by radiography on a 6-inch thick test coupon. Elongated slug inclusion measured to be 0.625 inch long. Is the operator qualified? Yes, slug inclusion is less than 3 by 4 inch. May welder qualified 2G plate coupons with SMW max 6-inch circumferential pipe weld in the horizontal position using SMW process. Assume F or P numbers change. Yes, qualification on plate in 2G position also qualifies pipe. Do 7 by 8 inch and over. What is this? May a welder qualifies a 2G plate coupon with SMW max 6-inch circumferential pipe weld in horizontal position using SMW process. Assume no F number to P number change. This qualification of plate in 2G position also qualify on pipe to 7 by 8 inch and over. Repair organization has a WPS which test is qualified for P8 material welded with either 3E308, 309, 316 electrode SMW process. PQR supporting the WPS test the weld test coupon were SA240 type 304L material welded with E308 electrode. Is the WPS properly qualified for the base metal listed? Yes. SA240 type 304L is P8 material. A group weld WPS qualified using 8-inch thick test coupon. The testing equipment for tensile and bend test is only capable of accepting maximum size 1.5 into 1.5 specimen. Only one welding process, F number, base metal are used. How many tensile specimen are required? So it is 8-inch. So 6 specimens, 8 divided by this 5.33 coupon. Since the max minimum number of tests are performed, 6 into 2, 12 tensile tests. May an individual using automatic saw process be qualified by radiography in 6-inch production weld and meet the Section 9 requirement? No, qualification by RT requires at least 3 feet of production weld. A welder is qualified in 2G position on plate with baking using GTW process. The welder is also qualified to use which of the following position? Pipe groove welds in F and H position. May welder qualified with 2G position 1/4 inch thick plate Weld a 1 inch outside diameter pipe. No. 1/4 inch thick in the horizontal position without requalification. The welder may deviate from parameters specified in WPS if they are non-essential variable. False. They have to revise the WPS before attempting anything. May a welder who is qualified using a double groove weld make a single V groove weld without baking, without requalification. No, the welder welded the second side of the weld with baking in qualification. A welder qualified with P1 test coupon using SMW E7018 electrodes may the welder weld P4 material using E8028 electrodes in production. Assume P4 procedure using E8028 electrode has been qualified. Yes, qualification with P1 also qualified through P11. Under what condition does the inspector have right to call the qualification of welders and welding operators? And there is a specific reason to question the welders welding operators' ability to make welds that meet the specification. The qualification supporting the welding in question shall be revoked. All other qualification not questioned remain in effect. In order for a welder to be qualified for all position in pipe welding, that minimum position must he or she qualify in 5G or 2G, 5G and 2G for all position or 6G. The performance qualification pipe group welds which position require more than 2 guided bend tests for qualification, 5G or 6G. Does qualification group weld qualify the welder for any size, diameter, thickness of fillet weld? Yes. A welder is qualified in the 5G pipe position. The welder also qualified for all but which of the following? SPF. No, no, he cannot weld H position. Horizontal position. Means 2G position is pending. Plot he can do. SP. And I don't know. Horizontal he cannot do. SMW procedure is qualified with baking. Maybe WBS indicate welding with or without baking. Yes. When a group number required to be documented in WPS, the SMW for an SMW or a GTAW procedure. When impact testing is required. An SMW procedure is qualifying using coupon, half-inch thick. What is the widest base metal thickness range that can be listed in WPS? 3 by 16 to 1 inch. A JMW procedure is qualified using a coupon 3 by 4 inch thick. What is the widest base metal thickness range that can be listed on the WPS? 3 by 16 to 1/2 inch. An SMW procedure qualified using 1 inch thick. So what is the widest metal thickness range that can be listed in WPS? 3 by 16 to 2 inch. And so procedure is qualified using a 1/2 inch thick. What is the widest range? 316 to 8 inch. An SMW procedure qualified using P8 material by used to weld a P1 to P8 weld, provided all other variables are the same. False. A GTW procedure is qualified and half inch metal, weld metal is deposited. The maximum qualified thickness of the deposited weld metal can be listed on WPS 1 inch. And saw process is qualified using 200 degrees Fahrenheit preheat. What is the minimum preheat temperature that may be listed on WPS? 100 degrees Fahrenheit. SOW procedure is qualified using preheat of 75 degrees Fahrenheit. The WPS is later revised to indicate a preheat of 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Is it acceptable or must be procedure be requalified? It is acceptable as it is written. The variable only addressed a decrease in preheat temperature. Let's check it is 109. I think A is the answer. Sometime. Because greater than 100 degrees Fahrenheit must be qualified, I think so. And so a procedure is qualified with PWST. We wish to use the procedure on a system that doesn't require PWST is acceptable. It is not acceptable. PW is an essential variable and requalification is required. Intention testing of plate. Full thickness specimen are required for thickness up to and including what dimension? 1 inch. Intention testing pipe having outside diameter greater than 3 inch. Full thickness specimen are required for thickness up to and including what dimension? 1 inch. If it is possible for a single welding procedure, specification to cover thickness range from 116 to 114 inches. As long as a supporting procedure qualification record exists, both 116th inch and through 316 and 316 through 114 thickness range. Okay, we'll stop here.